Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to make a disclaimer before I proceed with this unboxing. In no way did the box, and by the way, the box would be this, come packaged in the manner that I'm about to open it in. Due to my negligence, it was already up and running, and then I decided to package it and make a video of me unpackaging it, if that makes any sense. Anyway, we're going to sort of look at this incubator, and maybe, hey, if you're out there and you're trying to incubate eggs for any reason, you'll sort of know how, if you get this kind of incubator. Okay, I'm just talking myself out of this video. I'm joking, I'm going to do it. So anyway, I got this in the mail, and oh wait, we seem to be disturbed by some little cute animal. Oh, the second disclaimer is that my room is almost never this dirty. Okay, it's normally worse. Okay, but hey, I live with a brother, so first clue. So it comes to me, my mom, because my mom, actually my dad ain't. See, look. Anyway, so I'm going to unbox it. So it sort of came like this, except the power cord was packaged in a package, and the thing was somewhere else, and one of the pieces wasn't already broken, which was purposeful, by the way, on my part. I did mean to break one piece, but I'll get to that a little later. So there's Saki. Anyway, so let's open this stuff up. And so right here we have the egg turning tray. This is the piece that is broken, as you can see right here. The reason I had to do this was simple. Nope, it doesn't say that on the side of the box. The incubator was advertised for 9 through 12 eggs, which it turns out it would fit 9 to 12 chicken eggs. It also was advertised for ducks. Well, after looking at a duck egg compared to a chicken egg, by the way, this is bigger than a chicken egg. Well, about the same size. So yeah, these are my duck eggs. So anyway, yeah. If you've seen one of my last videos about the little baby ducks, you know, the little yellow baby ducks, they were so cute. Well, they grew up, and one of them laid these 9 eggs. She actually laid more than 9 eggs, but one of them was scrambled, one of them was broken on accident, and the other one was laid funny, like half of the shell was missing. Anyway, okay, so we have right here, which obviously you can see I've already opened this whole thing, and hey, I did a good job at repackaging it. Well, sort of. Anyway, so you have these 4 things that go in here to divide however you want it. Now, once you open this up, you have watch out, Saki. Anyway, you have the main body of the incubator, which has already gotten a little bit of water on it. Unintentional, of course. Anyway, so right here you have your setting button, you have plus temperature, you have minus temperature, excuse me, and you also have your power plug, and you also have a hole vent. Okay. So if you look right here, you have a motor that pushes the eggs forward and backward. This metal shaft right here, like we're looking at an upside down view. It moves, and as it moves, it pushes it back and forth, which rotates the eggs. Okay. So right here we have a thermometer. Okay, this little piece of metal is a thermometer. You can see the control board, and then you see there's a fan in here. You might be able to see that metal blade. Well, I can't tell if it's metal or not. Actually, the black space is the blade, and it looks plastic. It's probably plastic. And then there's also a heating thing in there. Okay, so that's the body. And let's open this now. Okay, so what we have here is we have the top incubation tray. This is for incubation before hatching. Okay, and you have these guide runners. That this fits into. Now, this piece of styrofoam. Okay, so then you have this, and this is the hatching tray, where you put the eggs on when they're going to hatch. Okay, you can see it's supported by little stilts. Okay, so this is really just like a big Rubbermaid bucket. And you have this. Okay, that goes in there. Now, let's get this thing set up. So, we have it here now, and we're going to follow the instructions to the letter, which, by the way, I already read, so I already know how to do this. So, I guess a piece of wood shaving, or 2 pieces of wood shaving got in this water. It's not going to affect the quality of the water. It's water. Okay. 100 milliliters. That's about 100 milliliters. Anyway, you just pour that in. And since that probably wasn't enough, we'll put some more in too. Okay. Now that you have the water filled up, we can take this piece right here and insert. Okay. Now that that is inserted, we will put the eggs in. So the first thing to realize when doing this is that this piece would normally be there. Actually, I think I have it. It would normally look about like this. Okay, but since it did not fit all my eggs, and I wanted all my eggs to be incubated, I decided to take it into my own hands. So we put these very large eggs in. Okay, so then you put these little things, you just fit them in, and the key to this is to make sure that there's enough room for them to roll around. Okay, so we're going to put the rest of the eggs in. Okay, so your setup should look something like this, except remember there would be a wall there, unless of course you decide to go rogue like me. Okay, so as you see, when it moves, it's going to rotate the eggs. These eggs, I might have to rotate by hand. Again, I've already been doing this for like a couple days, so I was just unpackaging the box for the second time. So anyway, you can see like the space right here. So these are very, very big eggs. They are as big as they look, if they look big. Of course, if they look small, then they're obviously bigger than they look, but hey, we'll get for reference a D battery. So right here you have a D battery compared to one of the eggs. So yeah, there you go. So that's about as big as they are. Now, for the fun technical part. But first, I'm going to give these eggs a bath. So I have this little spray bottle, and basically I'm just going to squirt the eggs sort of like this, because 9 out of 10 duck eggs like to be misted occasionally, and also cool down occasionally, because they don't like 100.4 degree air all day. That cat could just play and play. Anyway, so let's get it all set up. Now the key to putting this in is sort of to make sure that this metal peg fits into that plastic slot. Okay, and then you're just stick it on. Okay. Now now we will plug it in. So, 1 second. Okay, so now it's running, and for best results, keep out of direct sunlight. Okay, so every couple days, you're going to have to make sure that this water still has about 100 milliliters. Obviously, you can just see that level, and then when it's below that level, just add some. Okay, you should never have to add more than 100 milliliters at a time. So you got the technical stuff right there, which is pretty good. Now you can change the display on here because obviously it's blinking 28 degrees Celsius. Okay. There are ways to do it. that is what this is for. So, for duck eggs, which I am incubating Peking duck eggs, 38 degrees is a good thing. So if you press this set button right here, which you can see, you can't actually see what that says, but it's 38 degrees. It's blinking 38 degrees. Okay, so you can press this plus button to raise and this minus button to lower. Okay, so now it's working, and obviously the temperature is rising steadily. Okay, so you have this hole right here. Okay, this is very important, guys. You cannot block that hole. Okay, that lets fresh air in, and you might say, "Oh, my air conditioning cost is going to go so high up." Well, thank goodness we're going into fall. Anyway, so yeah. Okay, so I miss them every so often, like maybe every 10 to 8 hours. But you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Let me rescue this poor cat. This poor cat. Yeah, probably because he's in the same room as me. You know, poor cat. Okay, anyway. That is sort of your hopeful guide, I hope. Any questions were answered. If you do have any other questions, you can just ask me, and I will answer them to the best of my abilities. Foolish cat. Anyway,